Two longtime employees of the Bradenton Police Department are facing felony charges for allegedly stealing money from the department. The suspects are married and allegedly worked together to take tens of thousands of dollars. ABC 7's Ray Collins talked to the police chief and learned much more about how the investigation began. Ray.
Haley, some say it was just too much to resist. A husband in charge of seized money and a wife in charge of counting it.
And when you have, the fox guarding the hen house, it's difficult.
Police Chief Melanie Bevan says an investigation began just after she was sworn in 11 months ago. A routine internal audit uncovered discrepancies in the property and evidence section, and Wednesday,
we charged two of our ex-employees, long-term ex-employees, with 2 counts of scheming to defraud. These are felony charges.
Not just any two former employees. They began in 1983 and were married. Jake Zagman handled cash seizures, and his wife Cynthia was in charge of counting it. And between 2011 and 2015, Bevan says they kept a series of small chunks of change that totaled just under $30,000.
These are the people who took in the money and conversely did the audits. We were victims. The Bradenton Police Department was a victim in this case. And yes, absolutely. Members here who had known these folks for 25 years, to a degree, feel betrayed.
And the chief says this was no easy investigation. She says they went over 30,000 pieces of evidence, over a decade of financial records, even had 9 people working the case, plus an FBI analyst. Why so much effort? Bevan says every other case was at stake.
We painstakingly put our hands on every single piece to ensure that no property or evidence of any criminal case associated with the Bradenton Police Department, past or present, had been compromised.
Bevan says though the investigation is ongoing, she doesn't believe there are any other suspects involved. The couple turned themselves in Wednesday morning and bonded out a short time later. As for their demeanor,
Mr. Zagman has made some cursory incriminating statements.
no court date has been set yet. The chief says safeguards are now in place so this couldn't happen again, even though she said this is a perfect storm, a husband and wife team allegedly in collusion. Haley.
And Ray, do we know how detectives were able to determine the couple had allegedly stolen this money?
Well, besides that painstaking work, they also checked out the couple's personal purchases, lifestyle habits, and financial records as well.
All right. Thank you, Ray.